Welcome friends, a local Florida gal here. Today it is Sunday, June 14th, and it is a beautiful sunny day here in Lake Wales. We are in Bok Tower Gardens. Huge thanks for having me out. I am super excited. It's our first time here. We're gonna meet some friends and we are just gonna check out all the grounds and everything that it has to offer. Come along with me. Let's do this. How gorgeous is this entrance? I think there's a hidden Mickey in there in those rocks. Just kidding. Don't come for me. Here is this ginormous map of the grounds, and we are here. So we've got the visitor center, the cafe, the shops. There is a children's garden nearby, the Olmsted House. They call it the Singing Tower. More information. Oh, it's making, oh, that was a lady in her video. And up on top, we have got Retiro, which is approximately a 5-minute walk from the Oval Center, which is over here. We are excited to explore all the grounds. They've also got these handy dandy garden maps. Take one for my friends. All right, friends, so I'm here with my friends. Drew in the moment.
Hello, hello.
Veronica in the moment.
Hey guys.
Just reading up on literature.
Yes, these are huge grounds.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see. We're gonna get our steps in today. So, yeah, excited for them to join me today.
Our first time, yes.
All of our first
We're
time.
newbies.
We are. We're all newbies.
Yep.
So let's get to this. So we are officially inside the visitor center, and look how gorgeous the space is. Also amazing AC, and it's right when you enter past the main fountain to the left, and this is where you would check in and get your tickets and any information that you want. There is also an 8-minute video, more or less, where you can sit down or film, I don't know what they call it here, and you can get an overall lay of the land in what you can expect during your visit here. So I think we're gonna go head out and do that first. Here we have the Ting Sun and Wei Feng Chao exhibit hall. Let's do a little walkthrough here. Edward W. Bok, he is the one that built this in 1929. And sadly, he passed away in 1930. But he is buried here, and we will check out where he was buried at some point in this video. this is Edward W. Bok. As a young, handsome gentleman. He was born in 1863 in the Netherlands, and he came here at the age of 6. His family came with him, and they settled in Brooklyn, New York. These are a collection of the books that he wrote. Okay, so let's just take a stroll, check out what this visitor center has to offer. And I am very quiet here because it's very quiet. Oh, this is Facts building the tower. Oh, that's why the other house is the Olmsted House. Looks like Edward selected Frederick Law Olmsted Jr. as his architect. They both were aligned with nature. And these are the other gifted craftsmen, as he quotes them. And look at this. The tower is known as America's Taj Mahal. Oh, I cannot wait to film this. So beautiful. Carillon. I wonder if I'm saying that word correctly. That is the instrument that is going to play the concert that we are going to hear later. This is one of the bells. Oh, it's the singing tower. Looks like the bells were cast in England, and they were shipped on the SS Wildwood in Jacksonville, Florida, after making it across the Atlantic Ocean. And they don't have to be tuned for 100 years. There is a bell called the Bourbon. There's 60 bells, and the smallest bell is 16 pounds. And the largest one, the Bourbon, weighs 22,400 pounds, 12 tons. That is insane. Here is a model of the Bok Tower. Those are, that's the door. And this is the Yellen key, made by Samuel Yellen. And This is the key to the door. And if you look closely, there is a bell incorporated into the design. I love me a good Easter egg. Coquina. Oh, this is a limestone, and it's bonded from ancient seashells. Oh, it does have some shine to it. Oh, this was used to build the Castillo de San Marco in St. Augustine, the oldest masonry fort of the United States. How cool is that? Georgia marble. Georgia pink marble. These are the materials that make up the tower. And here are some tile from up in the windows, the arches. This is incredible. This is the tile work. It incorporates both sea creatures and birds. This is one of the carillon bells. It is a G sharp. And this is the carillon. It plays a lot of classical music, and it looks like, I don't know if they still sell these or not, but there is a vinyl of the Singing Tower. Look at this tuning fork. This tuning fork and pipe belonged to Anton Breeze. He was the first carillonneur, master carillonneur of the world. I really hope I'm saying that right. And this is him. On dedication day, this is the visitor's book, and the pages where people signed in, and look at these white gloves. Well, off-white, I guess, at this point. Look at his pocket watch. And the pens that they used back in the day to sign in. This is towards the back. And what in the heavens is this beautiful creature? The herons of Bok Tower Gardens. Oh, so they built these, and they are located on the tippy top. The crown. So the crown is made up of these herons. The blue heron. Let's see how, I wish I could get this in an entire one frame, but I cannot. It is so big. Looks like they have prescribed fires to make sure we protect this part. What? A chunk of a lightning damaged marble. No way. This is crazy. At 205 feet, one of Florida's highest points. Obviously, we're the capital for lightning, right? The tower was struck by lightning. And this is one of the pieces. Wow. This is impressive. There is so much to see here, so I'm just going to leave the rest for when you visit the sanctuary. And oh, look how pretty. One last thing I'm going to film inside here is some memories, some collectibles. No way they had Rice Krispies. That's insane. Ooh, I love me a good patch. Oh my gosh. Bok Tower Coca-Cola caps. Playing cards, matches, ashtray. All right, enough of this beautiful inside. Let's go venture outside in the heat. You definitely want to make sure that you check out the 8-minute video in the theater before you do anything outside of the visitor center, because of the fact that you find out so much informative and detailed information, pieces together the whole story of the walkthrough that you do here. And you see all the exhibits of all the different pieces that kind of bring the tower together. And so yeah, definitely extremely interesting and a must do. Highly recommend. Look at this pathway right outside of the visitor center. And of course, we've got the cafe right there and the gift shop, which we will definitely be heading up at the end of this video.
And it's this way.
We didn't buy our tickets yet. We figured if we did, we'd just then get them or something. I don't know. We could do it on the phone.
Oh, so it's a 10-minute walk to the tower.
We are making our way to the Singing Tower, which is about a 10-minute walk from the visitor center. And there's a lot of areas that are shaded where you can sit on a bench, like that one right there, and just take it all in. Most of these trees are covered in Spanish moss, and they are hundreds of years old. Hundreds.
So nice to be out here. Look at Veronica over. Right now it's not that bad at all.
So on your way to the Singing Tower, look at this overview. I think it's called overview or overlook. This is insane. scene. So fun fact, we are very elevated. The tower is 205 feet tall and on 298 feet elevation here in Florida. And look at this beautiful view. It's great. They have benches everywhere that you can just sit and watch. Almost there. Look how beautiful. There is a great breeze happening here. Even though it's 92 degrees today, we've got a great breeze. And I think it's obviously, you know, the fact that we are so elevated, we're getting such a great breeze. It's very shaded. And here is the man himself, the legend, former President Calvin Coolidge. He is the one that opened Bok Tower. He is actually placed off the path. I mean, you can definitely spot him because he's got this whole open area to himself, but if you're walking up the path towards the tower, you turn around and you're like, hey, Mr. President, looks like you're in a hurry somewhere. Where are you going with that paper? All right, it is time for the big reveal. And here we are, standing 205 feet tall on 298 feet elevation. We have the glorious Bok Tower. Looks like there's a little bridge. It's closed off. It is surrounded by a moat. Oh, there's 2 entry bridges. This is amazing.
Thanks for that, man. Appreciate it. Now you gotta be wary of the water moccasin. You don't want it to snake.
Okay, so we just made it in time because the Bok Tower is officially singing. So let's just take it all in for a second. From top to bottom, we have the crown, which is surrounded by the heron statues, which we formerly saw in the beginning of this video, and how tall they were. Look how tiny they look from up there. And you have the exquisite tile work, excuse me, 205 feet tall, sits on 298 feet elevation. Not sure what that red door is for. And here is the brass door that has 30 tiles taken from the book of Genesis that tells the story of creation. And then right in front is where Edward W. Bok is buried. He passed away in 1930. This was built in 1929. He passed away shortly after. So this is his eternal request, or eternal resting place. He requested to be buried here. So he is here with us in spirit. Also, I'm just gonna call it, that's a hidden Mickey.
Have a good day.
That's it. I'm saying it. Just embrace it. Right across the Bok Tower is this gorgeous lake. With lily pads. How gorgeous is that? Let me see if I can zoom in. Also, we were told to be careful. There are water moccasins here. It is a summertime, almost. Well, let's just call it. It's a summertime. And it's Florida, so we gotta be very cautious and alert for our nature's friends. Look at the fish. I don't know what fish those are, but they're staring back at me. Look at those huge lily pads. You can literally just sit on them. I spotted this koi fish from the other side. It's just laying down below. Look at the details on this iron gate. The top is shaped like a flower. And zoom in. You can see through the window. And this
Sundial at Bok Tower.
is the sundial on the other side.
Standard time. Depending on the time of the year.
And if you look around the frame, it's all the zodiac signs. Look at the details of that railing. It's the herons. I think one of them has a rose. And all that stone. And Georgia marble.
Powder? No. Can't get powder.
And here is the calendar. This is exquisite.
You know what it is?
So that, right there, that square, or rectangle square. One of the things that I found fascinating in the video in the theater is that the bells themselves do not move. They're beat on by the carillon. So past Bok Tower, you have this incredible view. I see a couple water towers over there. And I see some great houses. You can see those houses over there. Gosh, to have this view. Imagine stepping out with a cup of coffee and looking up and seeing Bok Tower in the morning. go check out this property down here. So it looks like this area down here is a natural area restoration. I did see the irrigation turn on earlier. And they've got all the pipes set out. Also, I just realized that if you go to the center right here of the tile work, it's Adam and Eve and the snake. The tree with all the animals. Makes sense if the other side is, oh. Well, I forgot what I was saying. So Drew just shared a fun fact. Tell us, Drew.
So we're sharing. Me and Becky have been sharing fun facts, and Veronica, and, you know, we're doing it. So the sundial over there on the tower, it says the seasons. It's a sundial for the seasons.
Right.
And they have the zodiac signs around it.
Right.
So, but the reason why that's there is that little cutout was where they took the bells, put them in to hoist them to the top, and they needed something cool instead of like just, you know, plugging it up with not making it look pretty.
Right.
So they were like, well, let's do a sundial. So
I mean that's
come on now,
incredible.
right? Isn't that a cool little
It is
tidbit?
beautiful. Man, architects, they know what they're talking about, right?
They really do. Well, seeing that this thing's been standing for almost 100 years.
Yeah.
That's impressive. And the bells sound beautiful.
Oh my God, amazing. We spotted a bunny. Oh, and the bunny just spotted us. All right, so next stop is El Retiro. And it is downhill, so that's always a plus. So welcome to El Retiro. That rolls off of my tongue because my first language is Spanish and I am Cuban Lebanese. This place is gorgeous, Spanish style. And it's a historic place, which means it'll be here forever. I cannot wait to go inside and explore it. Look how big this house is. Look how this bamboo sounds. Now look at the mass size of this bamboo. There's a little fountain on the outside. And we are about to go in and get a guided tour, I believe. So it says we have to ring the doorbell and wait for the guide to let you in. Because this door, oh, Drew's about to say the same thing. What is this door?
I'm just letting you, it's fragile.
Oh, it must be Italian.
It is Italian.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do something crazy. Hopefully they don't kick us out. When we open the door,
Trick or treat!
trick or treat!
So if you were the guest morning, noon, or night, this is the powder room that you use. Some fun facts is that all the plumbing fixtures in the powder room, as well as your 5 bathrooms upstairs, are all original American standard. We've all probably heard that name before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the powder room, your toilet area is behind the partition area there. All your tiles you see on the floor, these are all imported from Cuba. All the hand-painted tiles you see on the walls, up the staircase, you're gonna see in the dining room, kitchen, those are all hand-painted from Tunisia, Africa.
Wow.
And like I said, the doors are all harvested in Florida for cypress trees, and they're all different patterns and everything. Once you freshened up, you would have then been escorted down the lower hall on those stairs down there, and you will see that today. But you're gonna go to the working side of the house today.
So they have a door where the guests wouldn't see to the butler pantry area.
Did you like that staircase?
That staircase is amazing.
It is the
Books
tiniest.
were here, it used to be a spiral.
Really?
The third owner had issues walking up and down the stairs, so out with the spiral, in with an elevator, and retrofit the stairs. When you're in the bedrooms upstairs, you'll actually see the cage of the elevator, which is not operating because it's on a code.
So many details that
I love. What can you tell me about this coffee machine?
That's coffee serving. These dishes actually came from, all these dishes are original.
Wow. Like
And-
even the ones up in here? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
These dishes came from Italy.
Wow.
Original dishes, guys.
And we couldn't use those because they had lead-based paint on them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So we went back to the same manufacturer in Italy, so many years later, had another set made minus lead-based.
Minus the lead.
And those are the dishes on the dining room table, because in the 90s, we did have dinner functions here at Bok Tower.
that's amazing.
Yeah. Now, we're at about 200 feet above sea level here in Florida.
Okay.
So when the home was built, a basement was put in here, that's where the door goes to. It's mechanics of the house plus a very large walk-in safe. So they would take everything that's valuable and put it in the walk-in safe before they would leave. You see up here was
Original
once on
table.
the floor also, but over the years of wear and tear on the floor, created a need for replacement in the 60s.
So that was from the floor.
That is the same material that used to.
Oh, same. Gotcha.
No, they didn't take it and put
Well, I was
it.
gonna say, you'd be eating off the floor. Yeah.
Oh, that was
thinking.
Right?
funny.
That's good.
Yeah,
Same material.
same material, yeah.
So is it heavy?
Go ahead.
This is. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there is no lifting this.
Nope, nobody wants to help move the furniture from the
Yeah,
house.
no.
To stainless steel. It looks like stainless steel, but not polished.
Right.
It's made out of material called Monel, and they used it on ships a lot also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now you'll notice in here, everything is very plain woodwork, utilitarian lighting. You don't want to spend a lot of money on staff.
No, of
area.
course not.
It's got to be utilitarian, that's
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. They don't get none of that fancy stuff.
No!
And so only
We
the
believe
staff
their
get to
store
see
will
it.
look more like this. This was brought in the 90s for us doing our modern cooking.
Oh,
But the range hood is original.
so the hood is an original. Wow.
That room over there is called the dry pantry, and the original refrigerator is in there.
That was the original.
Yeah.
Here's a recipe
Mm-hmm.
for cream of spinach soup.
That was his favorite soup.
Well, you better write down that recipe. And
Oh, cream of spinach?
we have a chef here.
I guess somebody's gonna be making cream of spinach.
Technology is over on the wall. That is the intercom system that they could talk to upstairs. Now from the butler's pantry through the kitchen, through the next room, 2 levels, all staff area. There's a back staircase, there's a back door. So everything can be done behind the scenes. If you're in any of the rooms and you want room service, you press a button on the wall.
And it comes right down
That
here.
box lights up to tell the staff what room is calling for some service.
That's incredible.
They would then pick up the intercom and say, hey, bedroom number 2 wants whatever.
Wants cream and wants spinach soup. Cream and spinach soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nighttime soup, yes.
And this was what year that this was?
1930. Wow. You know, but if you look at it now, this is 2026, so we're 4 years from being 100 years old here.
Wow. This is not the
And of
original
course, you see
stove,
the
but this one
garden we have
is.
here, they did too. But up that hill was a much larger area where they grew even more. So it was grow it, pick it, cook it, and serve it to your guests.
Farm to table.
Yeah.
Not, it came frozen.
Or, oh, you have to go to Publix.
Yeah, right. We gotta walk on a Publix again.
Oh, sorry.
That's a toaster.
I was gonna say, is this a toaster?
Yes, it's an electric toaster. So what you would do is you plug this in, open this, put your bread in, close it. That's the heating element.
Okay.
Close it. Wait a few minutes. Open it, flip the bread.
Wow.
Now that was electric. Over here we have the waffle iron. And you put your batter on here and put it on the stove. This is not electric.
Oh, I see.
Now this is cool. These things in here in the kitchen and the butler's pantry area. It's all pretty cool.
This
Wait
is
to get
the
up.
original
I know. We're just
fridge.
You're in awe.
we're slumming it in the work.
Incredible.
Yeah, you're slumming it here. Yeah. Because this is where the staff.
Yeah, this is where you gotta actually do stuff. You can't just hang
Look at the
out.
Kellogg's Rice
We
Krispies.
got dishes that came from Spain.
Cracker
right there.
Jack, Sun
And then
Maid.
over here, very
Wow.
typical of English dishes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Very floral.
Technology in that Mr. Buck sat here under the carpet. He could step on a button and it would ring into the butler's pantry for him to come in to service the table. Now that door would have been open. That leather screen would have been across the door, so they don't have to listen to the open close of the squeaky door.
And it's leather?
Yes.
Wow.
We have 2 pocket doors that could be opened up on a beautiful night. We have the flooring that was handmade in Cuba, and the perimeter tile came from Tunisia, which is off the coast of Spain. It's beautiful. There is a picture on the sideboard over here of when the Bucks were here, of this room.
Wow, the original.
And it's taken from the view looking this way to the fireplace. That used to have a tapestry up on the wall, but it's now got a mirror on it.
Okay.
So the next room is called the round room, where you would have had a cocktail or 2 before being brought in here for dinner.
So they say it was a problem to go food.
This is the cocktail room. So maybe today's version of happy hour? Or, yeah. Look, there's a recipe for original mint julep. Anybody wants to take a stab at that?
Basically, get the kitchen and go, hey, we need some things out here.
Yeah.
And this isn't like
And a tiny door.
that's cool. Noise canceling.
Oh, this is called the round
So we're
room.
gonna go in there. Now, of course, if you came here for dinner, it would have been adults only. No kids came to dinner here. They would have eaten much earlier in the day.
And put to bed.
And put to bed.
Yep.
And they can't sit through a 2-hour dinner or whatever.
How many courses did they have? Was it like a full? How many courses would they have had?
In the house feature.
Enough to fill up a couple hours of talking.
Well, like 2 hours. That's quite a bit.
Well, that's what they did.
They wined and dined. You
That's
know?
it.
That's what it was.
So I think that this is the old, is it safe to say this is like a happy hour before dinner?
Here, in
Yes.
this room.
This is, oh, this is where they canoodle and get
Yeah,
ready.
the cocktail, the
The
pre-cocktail.
cocktail
Yeah, cocktail
That's
hour.
why we have it set up.
And there's a mint julep recipe over there.
Look at that.
Whole house that is 100% hand carved. Wow. He found that on his business travels and liked it, and had it shipped here to be installed in the house. All the other doors are inlays, so you have your frame and you inset these panels. But that's
Just
one.
straight carved from hand.
And is that where does that go?
That's a coat closet.
Oh,
The butler would have taken your fur coat and top hat and placed it in there.
That's awesome.
Right now, we store our vacuum cleaners in there.
okay. Well, it always will serve a purpose. So,
Enjoy.
okay, now we're going to be
Like I
guided
said, it takes
on the
a long
lower
time.
hall.
Oh, well, I thought you said.
Hello.
That door is where people from Mountain Lake would come in. So rich people walking came in that way, rich people like you out of limos came in the way you came.
Oh,
So the
okay.
rich people came in the way we came, and what was it? What was the other way to
community.
get in?
This is for the rich people in Mountain Lake.
Oh,
They
the
would
rich
come-
people in
They
Mountain-
would come walking.
Oh, okay, Mountain Lake. That's right. That
That's
was
the community, yeah.
Community that's down the hill. Gotcha.
Now, Mr. Buck had to work, so he did have an office with his state-of-the-art rotary dial telephone.
Look at that. Look at the radio.
Wait, there's a radio?
Look at that. Right there.
Playing.
I love it. And his fancy telephone right there. Look at
Ooh,
that.
rotary. That was the iPhone 17 back then. That's his
It's like being
office.
teleported back in time.
I know. Oh, little bookcase.
Look at the radio.
Loggia.
What is that? I'm sorry.
They call this room the loggia.
Loggia.
Fancy Italian word for a room that opens up to the elements. Because these are pocket doors, they go right into the walls on both sides.
So this is called loggia. It's an Italian word for
A room that opens to the elements.
opens to the elements.
Or I think it's like, they came up here after a hard day at the country club and it's like a family.
The hard day of the country.
Hard
They
day.
play cards, they listen to the radio.
That radio over there.
They didn't have to dress up in this room.
Just kind of gossip and go, have a conversation and.
Yep. And it's kind of like a family room.
Yeah.
Those lights. Are those lights original?
Yes, they are. All the lights on the ceiling and walls are original, except for the one in the last room you go to, the morning room. Somebody put a weird looking chandelier in there.
They took creative liberty with it.
Yeah.
Look at that fireplace.
Yep.
That is cool.
Wait till you see the next one. It's my favorite. Then I have a little family portrait before he even knew he was going to build this place. The little girl there, she was grown up, had her own family by the time her dad finished this house.
Really?
And she was the one who bossed all the staff around because her mom was already passed, so she was in charge.
This is an original photo.
Oh wow, I haven't seen the original.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I see a peacock statue there. Do you have peacocks on property?
Way long time ago,
So
this
this
was
is,
like more of a bird sanctuary. And they had all kinds of birds. I'm not sure if they had peacocks, but I know they had, used to have swans.
Oh, swans.
Around the moat, around the tower.
Finished the house. The littlest girl was already had a family of her own.
Now, the next room's my favorite room because before COVID, we used to have parties back here.
Oh, yay! Any chance of it being reopened?
We're gonna have a new president of the gardens, but, during COVID, we found out this place needs a lot of TLC. And we want to preserve it for future generations, so I kind of doubt that they're gonna bring back the old days, but I have my memories.
Yeah, I know, right? This is beautiful. I
So
love the
beautiful.
fireplace.
Look at that carpet.
That carpet used to be in Mr. Buck's office up in Pennsylvania. His grandson brought that to us.
Wow.
Mr. Buck, I'm learning as we go, guys, was from Pennsylvania originally. Owned a steel, right? A steel company?
He was the vice president of Bethlehem Steel.
Vice president
He
of
lived in
Bethlehem
Bethlehem,
Steel.
Pennsylvania.
So we had a couple dollars.
Yeah, just a few.
Just a couple dollars.
Build this little cabin, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a modest little cabin,
Yeah.
you know.
Now, like I said before COVID, we used to have some rocking Christmas parties. And
Did you?
Oh, wow.
100-year-old Steinway. We'd have somebody playing that. It sounds marvelous. We'd have a little band in here. We'd be singing Christmas Carol. That's all because that lady right there, she's my hero. She wanted this house because she was the first person in charge of the Bok Tower Board of Directors. Her name is Nellie Bok. She is a daughter-in-law to the tower guy. So she said, these board of directors that come here, they need a place to stay.
Yeah.
What better than a place with 5 bedrooms?
Right?
Yeah.
So
That's
we
beautiful.
stayed here. And until COVID hit, they stayed here. I worked under the lady who took care of them. It was like a bed and breakfast for them.
Wow.
And, you know, it's just, COVID hit, we found out, oh, we shouldn't be doing this anymore.
that's
We
the
shouldn't be
original.
using 90-year-old plumbing. That is for holding up the wall. That's a tie rod.
Oh.
It's a turnbuckle in there. So if ever need to strengthen the wall, that's what that's there for. You will see more of that in Lucy's bedroom, last bedroom. Because she has a
Oh, look at the Bok Tower behind us.
That was painted in the 1930s by a guy named Parrish. It was donated to us by some politician from Florida when we bought the place. So
That's a beautiful painting.
Look at the reflection from the
Yeah.
lake.
now back in Mr. Buck's day, he had his big parties, and he got sick and tired of everybody. He would go up his private stairway, lock the door behind him so the grandkids could not follow him. Anytime there are little kids coming through here, I let them go up there first. But that's the way you guys can go, unless you don't like going around the circles, and you can go up the main stairway.
Okay, here we go. Oh, these are steep. And we made it to Mr. Buck's bedroom. Look at that tiny bed. That's today's version of a child's bed. Here's some original books. And some family portraits.
You know, he designed the house and he put his bedroom suite down at this end of the hall because he had 9 children and a lot of grandkids, and he had bedrooms here, and some of the kids would come here. They were snowbirds like him, and they would be here in January and February because when he was here, he did, you know, he brought 7 or 8 or 9 of his favorite staff from Pennsylvania here and put them up in this building. There's room, there's 2 bedrooms at the end of this hall, and then there's 2 apartment buildings above the 3-car garage. So everybody was in this building. And then he had his phone system, his, you know, that's his candlestick phone there. So he could get on that phone and say, okay, I'm ready for my grilled cheese sandwich, bring it up to me, you know. Let's see, I'm not using his voice.
Yeah. I don't know what he sounds like. Yeah.
So here he built this Mediterranean revival house. He never had a Florida house before. He's in the process of retiring. And what did he do in his bedroom? And in the house, you walk by a lot of antiques. There are antiques from 1700s downstairs. This one is, this chair, his favorite chair, 1860. So,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that something? And it's still intact.
crazy.
All these vases downstairs, some of those are over 100 years old. They are old. Now, some of them are chipped if you look at them. I was looking at them this morning. There's chips are on the bottom. Because, you know, the grandkids and kids and all make a mess. So here's 1860. Here's an Italian Renaissance inlay with all the inlays. That's an Italian Renaissance 1870.
Wow.
And I like to say a word about the 6 drawer pull handles on that dresser. They are very ornate, elaborate drawer pull handles. They are called Rococo style drawer pull handles.
Rococo style.
Rococo style. So when you're out and about, if any of you like to tell a story, you could say, well, I was in this old house and looking at an old dresser with Rococo style handles, and your guest will get real big eyes thinking, you really know your terminology of antique furniture.
That
there you
one
go.
word,
Oh, you're
one
going to
word.
tell that story
you did,
probably
right?
tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be surprised. Probably, I imagine, he probably kept the cigarettes in there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He
Cigarette box.
he passed away at 68 years old. That is a Buck era antique white and blue ceramic item. And not only, so that was the cover would lift off to fill it with ink. And there, we need to put the quill pens around the perimeter there. He not only liked buying and having antiques, he liked using them. So when he didn't use a fountain pen or a ballpoint pen to write his letters, he would use his quill pens and ink right there.
He's a little eclectic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought it out.
Yeah.
You could see his Mediterranean garden
The,
in his bedroom.
the umbrella bucket there next to there, with the fleur de lis on it. I thought, you're gonna spend the rest of your day dusting in here, so don't open the doors.
This
Or,
is
you know,
his
that's what we asked.
bathroom.
That's my jokey way of doing it.
It's a lot, yeah, I love the wood. Now, is all of this cypress?
Cypress.
It's all cypress wood.
You know, this is oak, the floor is
The
oak.
floor is oak.
The furniture is
Back to-
everything, you know, it's from pine to maple to, you know, all the furniture is up
Because it's
made-
from different places too.
different places.
Yeah.
Well, that came from, you know, Italy, and, you know, it comes from everywhere. Yeah, this, they tell us is all cypress. I can't tell by looking at it,
Yeah.
but the termites know,
They love it.
you know? So this was his dressing room and closet, and probably his linens were kept here too. I imagine it's big enough.
Right.
The next linen closet is halfway down the hall there. So maybe, I don't know where they,
Right, yeah.
Tub over there.
oh, you're looking out there. That is the, let's see.
It's a recording.
Yeah.
And then you can zoom in.
That is the bird, the frog fountain down there
Yes.
is from Havana, Cuba. It was in a warehouse in Havana, Cuba. And when he found out about it, he said, oh, I want that in my Florida house. So we brought it up here. He looked at this wall hanging here, which is General George Washington crossing the Delaware. And he got so excited. He's only know this from books. He's never seen it hanging on a wall. And here he comes in here. It's hard to see. She's got to put an anti-glare glass on it.
I know.
And, you know, that is General George Washington crossing the Delaware. You know, historic stuff. Really amazing.
I just love that feeling of history. It's like
Yeah.
you're
Well,
going back in time.
I was with the guy. He was visually excited when he saw this. He only knew this from books. And he knew it well. How many people have taken pictures and discussed those creatures at the top of that mirror? I have been here, you know, when people are getting carried away. I think they're fish like dragons.
I
My
agree with you. I agree with you on that one.
But
I agree with you.
everybody has their own opinion. This is an original mirror, it's hung here. The next one is an 1800s mirror. Now here is an interesting piece of furniture in the corner. A lot of this is buck here. This is buck. You know, this atlas here underneath there. That's a pine table.
Okay.
That is a Bach piece of antique.
Oh.
The lady down in the music room whose painting is on the wall. Did my wife tell you about her?
Yes.
Yeah. She was the one who acquired this property in 1970 from the board of directors. She was instrumental.
She's our
She
hero.
went out to
That she said she's our hero.
Hero.
Yes.
Yeah. And she went to her mother's house in Nebraska and picked up this. This is a Rococo chair, American made, 1870.
Wow.
And she put it in this house in 1875 when it became Bach's house, you know, Bok Tower Gardens.
Yeah.
And so there it is.
These are the main stairs. Bedroom number 4.
It's still downstairs. It's still up to
Like I showed you in the beginning of the house, so this is the elevator that was used. It is not functioning.
Wow. I think this is my favorite room because it's blue.
Trying to get on there, but you gotta be a member of the
And I love how it faces the fountain and the garden.
You know what? It's a painter's paradise.
All these doors and long bears. Gorgeous. Oh, this is the staff hall. There is the intercom system that they used. And this is the elevator that is no longer working because it is not up to code.
The tower was 1929, so it's all that era.
That's where I'm assuming the linens were kept. Maybe some laundering was done. Oh, there's a door stopper. Parte di Firenze. So it says part of Florence to, I only know a little bit of Italian.
Bathroom attached to it.
Okay, just kidding. Lucy's bedroom is my official favorite bedroom. Look at this thing. You got your vanity set up. You've got windows. Almost 360 corner bedroom. You got an ensuite bathroom. I love it. This is gorgeous.
She told us in 1990 that there were 2 twin beds in here. So it's one of the subsequent owners, there were 2.
All right, wow, we are done here.
Get it in like this is original.
Oh, this is original. Yeah, I was told that.
This is where they were, I'm sure when they sold, they were selling, so this belonged to the Buck family, one of the Buck family.
And what is that down there?
Oh, that's just a basket for people. They have their drinks and so then they can't.
Oh,
take
okay.
with them through the so.
This is gorgeous. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this concludes this piece of the video of El Retiro. And last but not least, this is the morning room. And this is where we are heading out. I'm scared to even touch this doorknob. Look at these hanging plants. And from here you can hear the bells again. Oh, I hear the national anthem being played by the bells. Still there. The carillon, I believe I'm saying that correctly. My apologies if I'm not. He is currently out of town, and he is after a conference that he's attending. He is going to stay with his family in Belgium for the summer. So right now they have a pre-recorded kind of mechanical device that handles everything. Okay guys, I never thought I needed this in my life, but this is my favorite piece of wood ever. It is literally crawling from the ground. And it's probably an old root from one of these trees. All right, so we are in amazing AC in the Blue Palmetto Café. We're looking over the menu and what we're gonna get. And stay tuned for that. Okay, so it looks like they have a lot of things in addition to their menu. Or it's probably on their menu and I just didn't notice, but I wanted to point out. You've got ice cream, coffee, slushies, and they've got some adult beverages on tap. And this is the area to go ahead and sit down. Oh, this is a big area. And I love all the decor that they have. Oh, look at here. Oh, this is super cool. It shows them building the Bok Tower. Oh, that's really cool. All right, so we got barbecue sliders. This is
Ham and Gruyere cheese melt
excellent.
with arugula.
My chicken BLT.
Ooh, nice. And I got the grouper fingers with the sweet potato fries. Everything looks fresh, it was quick, and it's time to eat. So we stepped into the gift shop, take a look around. I'm just gonna give you an overview scope of it, because I'm sure it changes year round. But these are all the really cute items that you can purchase. All right, so we are in Window by the Pond, and literally you go inside this little wooden building and you sit down and you are looking at a pond literally through a window. Hello, my friend. I have no food for you. I'm sorry. But there is a bird feeder right above us. Hence, while all these squirrels are here having some lunch, here's the bird feeder.
Well, friends, I'm going to talk a little low here because we're back inside the visitor center, but I wanted to end my video in here because now coming back in here and walking around this exhibit area and how Bok Tower became a garden, the whole A through Z, the families, the history, the architecture designs, all the exhibits and all the things that they do and preserve, right, for future generations. I wanted to finish it in here because now I just toured it again and it all came together like, I just saw that and now I get it. I get the big picture. I did see the video in the theater, which got me started, gave me the lay of the land, if you will. But then watching pictures and reading things and whatnot, looking at artifacts and things in this exhibit then helped me a little bit more. And then going out and walking the grounds was when I had the aha moment. So all that rambling to say, I absolutely loved Bok Tower Gardens. Everything from the entrance to all the way to El Retiro, where it's towards the back. It's just so beautiful, so well designed, themed, and it just feels like Florida, like old original Florida. My friend Drew and Veronica, they have already done their outro and their video, and they needed to leave a little bit. They got some exciting plans, so stay tuned for those videos that they're going to be filming within the next day or two. And but happy to have my friends along as well. You gotta follow them or subscribe, like, and follow. Drew in the moment, Veronica in the moment, YouTube, Instagram. I'm sure they have Facebook and TikTok and all that. I do the same, local Florida gal. So great time with friends today. They are amazing humans. So you always want to keep your circle with just amazing humans. Okay, I think I've rambled enough. I left a little couple of things out, so you still have something to explore on your own. But I hope I got everything, or I captured as much of this property for you to say, hey, you know what? Let's do a family day. Let's do a date day. Let's just go and just take in all of nature. And it is getting hot. It is midday now. It's probably around a little bit after 2. So we were here at a little bit past 9:30 in the morning. So we got that early wind, and we are 298 feet elevation, right? But it's starting to get a little oven hot outside. So another reason why I'm doing this outro here. So great time. Thank you for having me, or having us out Bok Tower Gardens. I definitely will be back. I'm going to put links to their website, so if you want to become a permanent member, come here more than once, you can totally do that if you are a local, and even if you're not, and this is something that you want to do when you travel and you want to make a relaxing day, a non-theme park day, if you will. So with that said, I enjoyed making this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and as always, I don't have an outro, and that's my outro. Bye.